All right, ladies, let's talk about these men that you are lusting over. Even though they don't treat you how you deserve, they breadcrumb you, and they actually are mirroring trauma in you that is unhealed, self-worth issues that are unhealed that you need to heal. I've been going down this rabbit hole the past couple months about how there's so many of these unhealed men walking around. And not only that, there are men that are teaching men on the internet how to be like this, how to be incredibly toxic.
For a woman to truly love you, adore you, and admire you, she must never feel good enough. This is what a woman needs from you in order to feel feminine and actually treat you with respect. Because if you're not able to maintain this, what's going to happen is she's going to pull back. She's going to look at you as a man who's not her best option.
Circumstances ever attempt to solve her problems for her, give her advice, or even try to improve the quality of her life when you two are dating. All of these things signal that you're a good man.
Like, it's like a culture thing. Like, men that are so insecure, they are being taught how to behave, and it's not correct. Stop letting hotness, physical attraction, trauma, and emotional unavailability be what draws you in. Stop thinking that you can fix these men. And the truth is that you can't. These are the men that will destroy you, and women that are putting up with and lusting and chasing after these men, these are women that have self-worth issues, and we all struggle with this, okay? We all have ups and downs, and we've all made these mistakes. I certainly have, and that's why I want to speak on it today. So here's the pattern. A man looks good. Maybe he's got tattoos. Neck tattoos are a red flag, I will say that. Maybe he has a mysterious vibe. He's definitely emotionally distant, maybe a little cold. And these men typically will say up front, I don't date, I don't do relationships. And instead of that being a deal breaker, you will romanticize it. Women will think, but I'll be the one to break through. He'll change for me. He shows you a little bit of attention, maybe some good morning text, which he's sending to, probably 20 other women, these guys, because they're that insecure. He's not going to change for you. The reality is a lot of these men are in fact a lost cause. Their behavior is not random. It is a symptom of unhealed childhood trauma. They didn't get love from one or both parents, and so they never learned emotional safety. The only way that they feel worthy is through control, validation, and multiple women, because it's what they tell themselves that makes themselves seem more secure. They're not going to emotionally attach. They're just going to have so many women. So what happens? Well, they chase random women typically, and they send out hundreds of messages, nudes, hookups. They breadcrumb, they gaslight. They are addicted to and addicted to and any other kind of toxic behavior that is clearly toxic. They are addicted because it's the only thing that can attempt to fill the void for them for a little while. It's not gonna fill a void. These type of men will dangle just enough hope to keep you around while you are pouring your love, patience, and forgiveness into them. Piece by piece, they are taking apart your boundaries, your self-worth even more. This whole movement going on of men teaching each other how to do this.
You succeed in bringing the six back to your place, and you both enjoy a lovely, consensual sexual encounter. Once you're finished, how are you going to behave? Are you going to be telling this girl that she's the best you've ever had? Are you going to start planning the second date while she's still lying there in bed? Once she leaves, are you going to text her the next day? No. Once you're finished, you might be thinking, when is this woman going to leave? This will probably motivate her to reach out to you, because most women don't like the idea of simply being a one-night stand. Guys end up thinking, why is it always the ones that I'm not interested in who always seem to want a relationship with me? You did the right things with the wrong woman. I guarantee that all of the things that you did to pull the 6 are just as effective in pulling the 9. Why? Because
It's truly disgusting. And men will spend all their time creating and making this content when they could have spent the time working on themselves and becoming a man that is not only respected and valued by themselves, but a woman actually respects and values. Instead of putting your effort and energy into all this bullshit and disgusting behavior, you could actually be making yourself a better person. These men know what they're doing, okay? They are not innocent. They're not little puppies. They are making the choice. Let me repeat that. They are making the choice not to do the work, not to face themselves, and not to do the hard work of healing. They are so insecure and so traumatized that facing themselves is scarier than being deeply unhappy inside, creating a mask, putting all that effort into a fake mask instead of actually being authentic, and then destroying women that they pull in, and they're still not going to feel good. It's not going to make them feel good. If you think to yourself, well, he cries, he opens up sometimes he apologizes. Well, let me be blunt. Crocodile tears don't equal change. And this is the part of the cycle that keeps you hooked. So let me tell you, ladies going through this or being in cycles of this, that no, this is not your twin flame. This is not divine love. And a lot of these types of men go around saying, oh, they're alpha, but that's actually the complete opposite of what an alpha man in his divine masculine is. This is not divine love. This is not something that you are meant to fix. It is a karmic lesson for you. The lesson is clear. Stop settling for men who wear masks to hide their brokenness. A confident, secure, successful, emotionally healthy man doesn't need to avoid relationships at all costs, doesn't need to have multiple women to feel good about themselves, doesn't need a power control dynamic by keeping you small. A successful man doesn't need random women or dominance games to feel worthy. He shows up, he commits, and he heals. So let this be your sign. Walk away from the mask. Protect your energy. And remember, the hottest man in the room means nothing if he leaves you empty and broken inside and questioning yourself. So if you resonate with this, let me know in the comments down below. So ladies, stop mistaking attraction, trauma, and emotional unavailability for depth, because it's not intensity, it's toxicity. Protect your energy. There shouldn't be a push-pull dynamic, and there shouldn't be an unbalanced power dynamic. If you're a man triggered by this, then you are exactly who I'm talking about. There are women out there who are toxic too. But the mask that you wear will only attract people on the same frequency. That's a broken frequency. You will never fill that void in your heart with manipulation, control. You will stay empty until you face yourself. Because first, you must become the person that you want to attract. And women, if you're accepting this kind of behavior, if you are chasing the bare minimum, trying to fix him, trying to ignore the red flags, feeling bad for him, know this, you can heal. You don't have to put up with garbage like this. Healing means setting boundaries, respecting yourself, and walking away from anyone and everyone who cannot meet you at the level of love and worth you deserve. And the number one person that can give you that love and that feeling of self-worth is yourself. So start there. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we shouldn't. We all get in bad places and we all get hurt. But do you choose to continue being on that frequency, or do you choose to heal and level up?